Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Saya Bella Claudia Frederika Camerling, dosen tetap pada program studi pendidikan Bahasa Inggris, Fakultas Keguruan dan Ilmu Pendidikan Universitas Pattimura. Dalam kesempatan ini, saya akan menyampaikan pernyataan diri dosen dalam Unjuk Kerja Dharma Perguruan Tinggi, khususnya pada Dharma Pengajaran. Karena pada saat ini saya sedang mengikuti sertifikasi dosen gelombang pertama tahun 2025 yang diselenggarakan oleh Kemendikti-Saintek. Saya mengampu beberapa mata kuliah sejak menjadi dosen pada program studi pendidikan Bahasa Inggris, salah satunya yaitu mata kuliah Public Speaking. Public Speaking merupakan sebuah mata kuliah dengan keterampilan wajib bersyarat yang memiliki bobot 2 SKS. Mata kuliah ini dirancang untuk membekali mahasiswa dengan kompetensi dan keterampilan berkomunikasi secara lisan yang efektif dalam lingkup publik. Mata kuliah Public Speaking berfokus pada keterampilan komunikasi lisan yang efektif dalam lingkup publik seperti memberikan pidato atau presentasi. Keterampilan ini memiliki tujuan utama yaitu untuk memberikan informasi, memengaruhi orang lain, dan menghibur. Mata kuliah ini juga berfokus pada bagaimana mahasiswa dapat memahami cara berkomunikasi lisan yang efektif di tengah kehidupan sosial dalam memberikan informasi dan menyampaikan informasi serta memberikan makna terhadap informasi yang disampaikan serta memengaruhi orang lain melalui informasi yang disampaikan. Setelah mengikuti mata kuliah ini, mahasiswa diharapkan mampu 1. Menunjukkan sikap profesional, etis, dan kolaboratif dalam mempersiapkan dan menyampaikan pidato di depan umum. 2. Mampu menjelaskan dan menerapkan konsep serta teori public speaking termasuk strategi dan struktur pidato informatif dan persuasif dalam berbagai konteks berbicara. 3. Mampu mengembangkan dan menyampaikan pidato informatif dan persuasif dalam bahasa Inggris dengan komunikasi lisan yang jelas, koheren, dan mudah dimengerti. Materi yang didapat oleh mahasiswa pada kelas ini meliputi first, Introduction to Public Speaking, second, Theories of Informative and Persuasive Speech, third, Function of Informative and Persuasive Speech, fourth, the art of persuasive public speaking, fifth, structuring informative speech, sixth, delivery of informative speech, seven, presentation of Monroe's motivated sequence, and the last, eight, delivery of persuasive speech. Untuk mendukung pencapaian tersebut, saya menerapkan strategi project-based learning dengan pendekatan yang kreatif dan inovatif, memanfaatkan media edukasi digital interaktif seperti Mentimeter dan Edpuzzle untuk aktivitas pembelajaran, Canva untuk menyajikan materi pembelajaran, dan Canvas sebagai LMS untuk membantu mengakomodasi pembelajaran secara blended. Saya menerapkan pembelajaran berbasis proyek dengan integrasi teknologi agar mahasiswa dapat terlibat secara aktif pada setiap sesi. Saya terus berkomitmen untuk meningkatkan mutu pengajaran melalui refleksi, kolaborasi, dan pemanfaatan teknologi secara optimal. Saya percaya bahwa dosen bukan hanya sebagai penyampai ilmu, namun sebagai fasilitator terhadap pertumbuhan dan perkembangan intelektual dan karakter mahasiswa. Penilaian pada mata kuliah ini dilakukan secara otentik dan berorientasi proses. Adapun penilaian pada mata kuliah Public Speaking sebagai berikut. Untuk penilaian proyek speaking, saya menggunakan rubrik dengan beberapa aspek penilaian meliputi first, content accuracy and development, second, organization and structure, third, language use, fourth, delivery, fifth, visual aids, and the last, sixth, professional and ethical attitude. Melalui kelas ini, saya ingin membekali mahasiswa dengan keterampilan public speaking yang bukan hanya digunakan pada panggung publik, namun juga dalam kehidupan sehari-hari sebagai pendidik dan pemimpin masa depan. Inilah bentuk kontribusi saya dalam Dharma Pengajaran, yaitu membangun ruang belajar yang inovatif, reflektif, dan bermakna. Nah, sekarang saya akan menunjukkan cuplikan pembelajaran di kelas public speaking. Mari simak bersama. Okay, good afternoon everyone.
Good afternoon.
Okay, how are you going today? Good. Okay, so it means that you are ready to start with me for today's meeting, right?
Yes.
Okay, so today's meeting we are going to learn about, as you can see on the screen, about public speaking, especially for persuasive speech. With the specific course learning outcomes, here we call as sub-CPMK. And then in this meeting, we have sub-CPMK 5. It is about explain persuasive speech, definition, structure, and strategies. And then after this class, I hope that you all expected to be able to identify Monroe's motivated sequence step. So today we are going to learn about persuasive speech, but especially using Monroe's motivated sequence. Okay, after this there will be 3 videos. Watch carefully.
The British imposed a lot of unpopular taxes on the American colonists and didn't let them elect representatives to the British government. In retaliation, the Americans started to boycott British.
That's the first video, and then next, the second video.
Picture this. You're going on a boat trip, and you get on board with your family, and you got your bags, and the captain comes out to greet you and says, "Hi, my name's Montana Bonflis. I'll be your captain for this journey. So, oh boy, let's just have a great trip. Sorry." Nope, get me off of this boat. What we want in that moment is for the captain to walk out and say, "Hi, my name is Montana Bonflis. I'll be your captain for this journey. Let's have a great trip." The point is, when you are the speaker, you are the captain for that journey, and how you show up really matters.
The third video.
Respect. A single word that holds so much weight and meaning. But it's one of those things that's easier said than done. Living in such a vast and diverse world, it should be no surprise that people have different perspectives. Each of us has the freedom to form our own opinions based on what we believe and experience. But we must remember that different perspectives does not make a person less important than others.
Okay, now I want you to take your phone. This is a barcode, and then you have to scan the barcode right now. Okay, take your phone, scan the barcode. If you are finished, then give your thumbs up. If you are finished, then thumbs up. Okay, good. So we are going to see the result. Okay, so actually you choose to continue watch video in the second video, right? Okay, so I would like to know what is the reason why you want to continue watch the video number 2 or the second video. Okay, raise your hand. Okay, Nico?
Okay, why would I want to continue the video number 2? Because the hook is good and the picture is.
Okay, the hook is good. Okay, very good, great answer. Yes. Do you agree about the Nico reason?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so let's continue. So all of you choose video number 2 because the hook is interesting. So in doing a public speaking, especially in persuasive speech, you need to make some interesting point on your speech. And today we are going to learn how you can give a persuasive speech effectively and systematically by using Monroe's motivated sequence. Okay, this is Monroe's motivated sequence. There are 5 steps there. The first one is attention step, the second one is need step, third one is satisfaction step, the fourth one is visualization step, and the last one is action step. We are going to see deeper and learn deep about those steps one by one. The very first one is attention step.
Picture this. You're going on a boat.
In the attention step means that it focuses on how you get people's attention. People here means your audience. As a speaker, you need to get your audience attention. Once again, as the speaker, you need to get your audience attention. How? How you get your audience attention? Here there are some techniques that you can use in the introduction. The very first one, you can relate to the audience. You can give an opening speech or hook that relate to your audience. The second one, you can show the importance of the topic. Yeah, why your topic is important and the important part of your topic to tell to your audience. And then the third one, posing a question. You can start with asking a question from your audience. Okay, and then the last one, you can use a quotation relevant to your topic. So you can also use a quotation. Okay, this is the very first step. And then move to the next step.
I've coached thousands of speakers all over the world, from big tech companies to small startups, and everyone, from new hires to CEOs of Fortune 500 companies, want to know, how do you show up and look confident?
Okay, read the question. What does the speaker talk about? What does the speaker talk about?
The speaker is talk about her experience becoming a coach to a CEO and start a company.
Okay, she become a coach to teach the company, the people in the company about how to be a speaker with confidence. Okay, so actually that is the issue. The issue of the speech that Miss Montana want to tell about. Yeah, even the people from new hire in a company and also CEO still need and still ask Miss Montana to coach them with how to be a speaker with confidence. Okay, next. This is the next step, the second step of Monroe's motivated sequence. It calls the need step. So in this step, you have to tell about the issue. You have to tell about the problem that you want your audience demonstrate a change. After you telling the problem, you telling the issue, and then your audience will think, and then they think they have to make a change. There is need a change. Okay? There are following things that recommend in delivery an issue or problem in your speech. You can explain your problem or state the problem clear and concise. So if you want to explain about your problem and your issue, you have to make it clear. And the second one, you can give a detailed example. In explaining the issue and the problem, you can give the detailed example. And then you can use statistical data to convince your audience. And then the last one, you can give testimony or support. Okay, this is the second step. The first step is attention step, and the second step is need step. Move to the third step.
5 tips for how to be confident, even if you're not.
Okay, the next step is present a practical and concise solution. After you as the speaker tells about the issue and the problem, your audience would like if you also telling about the solution. You give them the practical solution. And how to give the practical solution? Here there are techniques that recommend for you if you want to give a practical solution in your speech. First, you can state the action clearly. And the second, you can explain the plan concisely. The third, theoretical demonstration. And then next, you can use actual example, means you can something that really happened, the fact, the example. Okay, and then the last one, you can support with facts and also expert, because your audience will put their belief, put their trust in what you explain for them. Yeah, okay, this is the third step, name satisfaction step. Okay, so move to the next step, the fourth step. Did you still remember what is the next step? Visualization step. Okay, in visualization step, you have to visualize about what you are explained in your speech for your audience. In here, you project your audience into the future and picture the potential benefits of your plan. So you have to explain the benefit of your practical solution, your plan that you give for your audience. So here, there are 3 techniques how you can give the future, or you can explain the benefits of your strategy, solution, or your plan for your audience. The first, you can use the positive method. What is the positive method? In the positive method, you can explain for your audience what will be happen in the future if they carry out your strategy, your solution, or your plan. This is the positive method. You tell the benefit for them. If you do blah 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 blah, you can be blah blah blah, or the benefit is blah 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 blah. This is the positive method. The second method is negative method. Negative method means that you tell your audience if they will not carry out your solution, will not carry out what you tell them, the plan, they will be in the condition like this, this, and this. Okay? You give imagination for your audience if they are not following your plan or your solution or your strategy. This is negative method. And the last one, contrast method. In here, contrast method, you combine the positive and the negative method. So you can use both method, so you can explain the benefit. If they carry out the strategy and your solution, they will be blah 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 blah, and then at the same time you also continue with stating how if they are not carry out your solution or your plan. Okay, do you get my point? Yes? Okay, so if yes, then we are going to continue to the last step. This is visualization, and the last one is action step. Okay, so in the action step means that you telling something for your audience and you want your audience take action. Wait.
So when you notice, now I want to leave you with this final thought. When you're at home and you're practicing some of these techniques, like turn up the energy and speak up, pause like a boss, superhero stance, practice with purpose, and your silent sentence. Please know that it might feel uncomfortable at first because it's new, and that is normal. But think back to when I was demonstrating the nervous captain at the top. How did that make you feel? And then when the confident captain came out, oh, what a relief. Now I can just sit back and enjoy the ride. Remember that feeling of safety you had as an audience member and bring that into your next rehearsal. You can give that gift to your audience. Reach outside your comfort zone to make your audience feel safe by making the choices of a confident captain. And who knows? You might even have fun. Have a great trip.
Okay, so if you watch the video carefully in this part, Montana said that I will leave you with the final thought. Okay, so the final thought of Montana that will convince the audience to take an action. Okay, at the end of the speech, because this persuasive speech means that you need your audience to take action after hearing about your speech. So tell your audience exactly what you want them to do now and exactly how to do it. Tell them that you want them to make this and this and this, and don't forget to tell them also how they can do it. Okay, this step can take the form of one or more of the following devices. You can give like a challenge for them, but in the form of just sentence, statement. Okay, and then you can come up with summary. Yeah, summary is always expected by your audience in the end of your speech. They always need you to give a summary, yeah, of your speech. And then you can use quotation, yeah, and then illustration or a statement of personal intention. Okay, that is the part of action step. Request your audience to take an action by your sentence, by your speech. Okay? Okay, so do you get all the point, all the step?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me what is the first step?
Attention step.
Attention step. The second? Need step. The third?
Satisfaction step.
Satisfaction step. Next? Visualization step. And the last one? Okay, so when or in what step the speaker give or explain the issue or the problem? Raise your hand. In what step? Telling the issue and then the problem. In? Yes? Yes, very good. In the need step, in the second step. Okay, so I assume that all of you already understand about Monroe's motivated sequence, right? Yes. Yes, it is simple and well understand, right? Yes. Okay, so if yes, then I have an assignment for you. This is called mini speaking challenge. So you can read the instruction. Okay, you can read the instruction. So here you are going to prepare a minute persuasive speech. Only 1 minute persuasive speech. It is very short. Okay, but don't forget to pay attention on Monroe's steps. Okay, I need you about 5 minutes or 10 minutes to work. It's enough? Okay, start now. Okay, so are you finished? Yes. So now I need some volunteer to give a practice in front of the class. Anyone want to be a volunteer? The first volunteer to be one of the speaker in today's class. Okay, very good. Okay, stand up please. Yes, come in front of the class, and here I give you assessment criteria so you can assess or give feedback for Altwin. You can work together. Yeah?
Can you imagine, guys, when you have a big, pounding heart without no reason, and sometimes you want to breathe, but you feel it's really hard. And those things are not simply nervous, but it's called anxiety. So there's a lot of people that came and say that, oh, it's very easy. I just stay at home and doing nothing. But those things are make a biggest problem. And because of the fearness of those people, it's become one thing that make them that. So what is very important to us? Because in our future life, we will have a communication with the people. And because you have a low anxiety, it's going to make you feel better when having communication with the people. So I want to invite you all when you have a friends who have a feeling anxiety, don't make them as a pressure when you guys have a lot of people inside of them. But you try to believe them and try to convey them with your lonely self-talk and just support them with the single love, and it will be make a better decision for you or even for people who feeling anxiety. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Alvin. Give a very good warm applause for Alvin. Thank you. You did a great job.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, sit down, please. Okay, so from the practice, I assume that all of you already understand how to use the step of Monroe's motivated sequence properly, right? Okay, so because we have limited of the time, so all of you cannot practice, but I have an assignment to do in your home. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, so this is our canvas, yeah, and then I have assignment in our canvas, and then you can make a video of your speech with the same instruction like 1 minute speaking challenge, and then you can upload in the canvas. Okay, so all of the materials I already upload in the canvas, so you can access the materials, the video, the slide that I use, and also some theories that I use for today's meeting in Canvas, especially in meeting 10. So open the meeting 10 and you can find all of the things that we did today. Okay, so don't forget to also check the assignment. There is instruction there. Read the instruction and then you have to make based on the instruction that exists in Canvas. Okay?
Between those two captains.
Okay, just skip and then you can find by your own the assignment in our Canvas. Okay, in module or meeting 10. Okay, this is the assignment. So, the conclusion for this meeting about Monroe's motivated sequence, it will help us, especially you as a speaker will be, to give your persuasive speech effectively. And then after that, the 5 steps are attention step, need step, satisfaction step, visualization step, and action step. And then the last, you can use all the steps to capture your audience, show them a problem, give solutions, and help them imagine the benefits and call them to act. Okay, I think that's all for today's meeting. If you have any question, you can put a comment on our Canvas. Okay, and then I will reply your comment. If you have suggestion or any question about today's meeting, just put it in our Canvas. Okay, so that's all. Thank you for coming. Don't forget to do the assignment and let your speech create impact. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, have a great day everyone and see you in the next meeting. Okay, thank you. Saya percaya bahwa sebagai dosen, tugas kita bukan hanya mendidik, tetapi juga menginspirasi, memfasilitasi, dan menjadi jembatan antara teori dan kenyataan. Melalui mata kuliah Public Speaking, saya berupaya membekali dan membentuk generasi pemimpin dan pendidik yang mampu berbicara tidak hanya dengan mulut, tetapi dengan hati, nilai, dan visi. Terima kasih telah menyimak. Dan semoga praktik kecil ini dapat menjadi bagian dari kontribusi nyata saya pada Dharma Pengajaran untuk Indonesia yang terus bertumbuh dan bersuara dengan percaya diri.